Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know.
Hello, everybody, and I think Midnight said that this is actually episode 9.
This is episode 9.
Okay. I started numbering things wrong. Somewhere things got messed up.
Okay.
So this is episode 9. We are out in the Sanguine Sands late at night. Today's party has been out here for multiple days studying the resonance of the sands. Things that we have picked up and things that have been discovered throughout our time in the sands up to this point. For people who haven't missed out, is a real quick recap. Real quick recap. Firstly, there is a group of people that live in the city of Neferka. They are led by a person named the Marishet. They are Zauset. They are a little adorable, but don't call them adorable, desert cat person. They are very much concerned about money and keeping themselves in power. They are a generational leaders, so like they are in charge because their father was in charge, and so forth. They stay in power with the help of a group called the Order. The Order is led currently by Nyx. Nyx is a fortune teller and oracle. That their special ability is they can see the worst thing that is going to happen from a decision. They saw the fact that the crew could destroy the world. If the crew suddenly disappeared, like the Echo would be destroyed. It would become the Heart universe, and we wouldn't be able to recover from that. We didn't. Everything worked out. But that is Nyx's ability. They have always been able to steer Neferka in the right direction, because they use a thing called the Tears of Fate. The Tears of Fate is a liquid. It is a glowing teal liquid that has only been seen in this desert for the last 1,000 years. It comes up in oases about the size of a lake. And the Order would know exactly where it was through divining rods and other materials that they used. They would find it, and they would collect a decent amount of it to save it, to keep themselves seeing the future. As long as they could keep seeing the future, they could keep Neferka on path. It has been over a year since they have been able to locate the oasis with any regularity. Like, they can get reports about where it is, but they have not been able to find it. Recently, since we got here and agreed to help them, ancient tombs and ancient castles have been uncovered. But the strange thing about all of those is they mean nothing to anybody. Like, there are words that you don't care to read. There's history that you don't care about. Nobody cares. Except for Katori and a select group of Lockstitch who are piecing that history back together. We don't have to worry about that right now. But then Simmons, Karst, Wendell, and Karst went into the cave system to the north. And when they were in there, they discovered, firstly, interior guardian. Love that guy. But secondly, invasive vampire plants making their way in there. And they had been drinking on a pool of those tears. Once Wendell banished all of the vampiric essence out of the cave, the Tears of Fate began to float up, seemingly towards the moon, as the entire area was cast in a teal haze as the sun set. And that is where we're going to pick up today's game. So firstly, we have resident celebrities, Pollux and Castor. Local celebrities, Pollux and Castor, played by resident Pokemon expert Vala.
Oh my god, they look amazing.
We have Officer K, played by Caustic.
I am on my phone and my laptop.
Delightful. We have Rosie, played by Carrie.
Hey, it's Rosie.
And we got Tlalli, played by Trixie.
Both me and Tlalli are hungry right now.
That is terrible news for a lot of the things in this desert. So it is in the middle of the night. It's cooling off. The sands are still quite warm. Now, the Sanguine Sands have a particular quality to them. They feel like kinetic sand, almost. When you touch it, you can't do the whole sink your hand into it, but eventually it will try to cover up the hole. Quite quickly, though. As you are walking, you can't get 20 steps away from... You can't make 20 steps before your steps start disappearing. It's almost impossible to track people through here. And as you are going, you all hear a whistling going through the sky as the sun sets. And then you hear, "Heads up!" And then crash as a giant blade sticks itself into one of the sand dunes.
You probably got shy somewhere. Oh, I was wondering where that went.
So you all out. Go ahead.
So outside of this being the least important blade I've ever seen in my life, I'm gonna take a moment to have, where did that come from?
You see two. These are hunters. You probably got reports about these two. This is Hissa and this is Spitta. They are two desert cats. They stand about 2 feet tall. They are riding on red jerboas called jabras that are about 3 feet tall. They're tiny and I love them. But as they are starting to look at that, you all feel, maybe not you all, specifically Kay and Pollux and Castor, you three feel a surge of energy as you hear a bell being struck. And it's impossible to tell where that bell's coming from. It feels like it is coming from everywhere. The only way I can describe the bell's feel is #blessed.
Interesting.
And then the sky begins to fill with this teal haze. The moonlight now casting the teal onto the sand, making it... I could not get anything to do it, but I think it looks really dark black when teal hits red, though. The sand becomes almost completely black all around you.
What is happening?
That is a very good question.
Rosie's just like staring with a blank look on her face because she just has no idea what's going on here.
Is this normal for this area?
I feel like that would be an Amon question.
Oh, all of a sudden, your two little guys here just yell, "Run!" Or it's like, not even run, they just yell, "Move!" As you start to see dozens of sharks start hopping out of the sand right behind you, or coming up. It looks like a sandstorm, but then you realize that doesn't happen here because the sand is too thick. So each, what looks like a grain of sand, is a shark. You just have thousands of them making their way across.
Oh yeah, Pollux are hitting the pedal to the metal.
Awesome.
They are not fucking with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sand sharks. Everybody scoot.
Even Tlalli knows when she's outnumbered.
I have a dirt bike, right?
You absolutely have a dirt bike.
Rap, 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 rap.
We had so much use out of these dirt bikes.
Rosie's gonna two-stroke the fuck out of here. Peace out.
Yeah. I don't know what K is in, but they are also freaking moving.
Like, Kate can have a dirt bike, Kate can have their own dune buggy, Pollux and Castor have a dune buggy, Frog and Tlalli have a dune buggy.
I'm just gonna say we're gonna go with Dune Buggy just because Kay probably brought supplies.
Y'all know I'm blasting California love from the little dirt bike, right?
It's a California.
It's love, baby. Shark Week.
In my brain, the little cars are just like leaning back on their wheel tires, like Hi Ho Silverway, and we drive.
Yeah, so, okay. You are all quickly being approached by a shark storm.
Legally distinct from Sharknado because
No.
there's no NATO.
It's closer to like a single direction. I don't know if it goes on far enough that becomes a centrifugal storm. But we are concerned that it will turn into a Sharknado. Can you patent an incredibly stupid word? Sharknami is terrifying. Yes, the building up as just a giant wave of sharks, everybody.
Correct me if I'm remembering wrong. These things have neurotoxin in their teeth, right?
Oh yeah, they sure do.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be bit.
Anyone in the way of this is in danger, so that's not just us.
I know for a fact I made surfboard tokens, but I didn't name them surfboards, so now I feel like a fool.
I think Kay is going to be yelling to Pollux and Castor, like, do you have anything that we could use to alert the locals? Smoke? Drums?
I can shoot lightning into the sky, that's about it.
I can do that too. You wanna do that? Unless the other two of y'all have a better idea.
Yeah, I don't think any of my tags are gonna help with this.
I mean, either of y'all bring fireworks? For no reason?
I gave up all
mean-
my items.
I am a firework, but other than that, no. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this, because I ain't got shit. Sorry. Unless these sharks know who I am, and I can use my celebrity status to fucking coerce them to go chase some other fresh meat yonder past the sand dunes.
I honestly, agile and naturalist. I also see cartographer for Tlalli as a thing. To be like,
Yeah.
you can get them into a We know there's a little route between here. We lure them this way. They have to go this way. You know, that kind of style.
Oh, do we have a canyon or anything?
Absolutely, we have canyons. We have a bunch of dunes. There are no canyons in the Sanguine Sands, but the dunes do stand out pretty strong, pretty tall. And if you try to cut them down, they always grow back. Like, people could even like run your dune buggies over them. It will be repaired in 20 minutes. That's going to be really important for a giant meteorite hitting a trailer in the future, by the way.
I'm gonna have to look at what happened yesterday.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I might have. It's fine. The party's fine. There's a couple other people that turned into mashed potatoes.
I don't know. Could I try like creating a diversion, I guess, and like leading them away and getting them lost in the dunes somewhere?
Absolutely. That sounds like a naturalist thing. What lures these sharks away?
Um. um. Let's see here.
What's
I
what
pull
is
out.
the
I pull
best
out the
taste?
fattest, freshest piece of fish jerky ever out of my little snack rucksack, and they smell that shit, and they're just like, "Ooh, what's that?" And I'm just like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And then
Okay,
I just
okay.
start hauling ass down the dunes
Roll me
like a
roll me
superstar.
naturalist and charming to see how much they chase after you. So give me 3d20.
Okay.
Two of you are officers in this game, so we can die. That's a natural
That's
20.
funny.
We can't avoid 2 1s, but that's a natural 20. Like you all see it. As Rosie pulls out the fish jerky, for a moment, it's like, let's face it. This was your snack fish jerky, right, Rosie? Like, this is
Yeah,
people
that.
food. Like you weren't bringing
Yeah,
fish
this
food.
is. No, this is my food. This is stuff that I snack on the regular when I get the munchies, and it is just wafting like in the air through the
Frog
dunes.
is salivating like you wouldn't believe it. Like the backseat of this dune buggy, like you're lucky you got bucket seat situation. You know, like it's gross.
Not anything I haven't dealt with before.
So yeah, this jerky is amazing. You awaken in these sharks the time when the fish were actually a thing for them, when they used to live in the ocean. So yeah, you have an entire tsunami of sharks coming after you. Now, where do we lead them, everybody?
Definitely away from any sort of people.
Yeah, I want to lead them towards an uncivilized area so they can't hurt anybody. And then hopefully meet back up with my homies.
Alright, yeah. Roll me Agile and Tlalli. If you want to help her out, you could roll as cartographer.
Sure.
So 2 more from Rosie and 2 from Tlalli.
Okay.
That's 2 8s.
2 8s, but then the 17 and 12. Like, you get it done. You get it done. Absolutely. The downside is you two get yourself lost a little bit. Rosie and Tlalli.
This is shameful. I'm a navigator.
Well, I guess that's fair. You shouldn't be lost. It just takes a minute. Like you two have them taken care of. And as that happens, because you did say return back to them, which implies you guys drove away from them. Ooh, I have a second Trixie apparently.
Yeet.
Back at you all's laboratory, like tent-based setup. What do you, Pollux and Castor and Kay, you two see the teal sky. You mark that immediately. Like this isn't. This is new for you. You've been in the Sanguine Sands for what day? What game is this one? 9. So you've been in the Sanguine Sands for at least 9 days. And this is the first time you've seen this happen.
Any ideas as to what might be going on here?
I mean, no, but we can try taking some readings.
We can do that, yeah.
So, I guess I'm unpacking the dune buggy. And, getting whatever instruments we would... You said it would be resonance instruments, I would assume.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we can try it out. Ooh. There it is. In all of its beautiful, transportable glory.
It looks like a jukebox.
Does look like a jukebox.
So we got our beautifully transportable item, and I assume Pollux and Castor have worked with this before as well, seeing as communications uses a lot of resonance-based stuff.
Yeah, they probably worked
So,
before, so they'll just get right to it, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What are we doing for so we can combine these all into a single roll if we want to. You both can split them up. Okay, basically everything, all of your tags can work for this. If you wanted to spend 3 tag points for this research roll. And honestly, Pollux and Castor, all 3 of yours as well.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll just stick to communications and celebrity for this.
Lord. Let's go with researcher for now, since this is an unknown and we don't know if it's magical or not until we've researched it first. And mystician, I don't... Do we want to use 2 tags each, or do we want to use... How do you want to do that?
I mean, that's I think that's up to you, because I'm using 2.
Sure, why not? Alright, so that'll be 3 d20.
Yeah, both just want to give me 3d2. Oof.
Oh shit. Hey, can I use that ponder the orb, change that 1 to an 11, so that we at least both have an 11?
Yes. Ponder the orb does allow you to change ones.
Okay, good. Yeah. Let's change that. I don't want to make this a 1.
So limited success. You all hear static and feedback coming from trying to it's almost impossible to get a lock on the signal. So there is something blocking the connection. But Kay, you do a little bit feel like you're resonating, Kay. You're specifically resonating with the moon. And you begin having a little bit of teal light appear at your feet.
You're glowing now.
Well, that's different. there's some sort of interference, but it's definitely coming from the moon.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you there, because there's nothing else I can think of that's causing the shift.
Explain. I mean, everything's teal, so definitely, obviously related, but I didn't think it was that related. We probably need to get rid of this whatever's distorting it if we're gonna try and figure out where, like, what exactly is going on.
I mean, if it's coming from, do we try to call the moon? See if they know what's causing the interference, if it is involving Luna?
Will we be able to with the interference, I guess, is the question.
Only one way to find out.
Absolutely. Let me real quick cut to the other two dune buggying through sharks. Okay, 1 second. Loading.
I am going to try and swap to my laptop with my headset, so if you lose me, that's what I do.
Oh, bye. Okay. So. Sounds like there's another argument going on outside.
Join in.
God, I could. The idea. The gall to just join other people's domestic arguments.
Well, if you got a point, like, you should be able to say it.
No, I have thoughts. It's like, I don't think you're good for her. Alright, you two. You are flying through these canyons. Like, you have them steered completely away from the people that are out here, which I don't know if they were worth saving. All they are is a bunch of treasure hunters, just so we know. But you did it. You're down here. The rest of the Sanguine is safe from this Sharknami. This Sharknami. Good. Now, how do you two get safe? Well, you three, counting Frog. Actually, because they haven't gotten to do anything, I'm going to roll an attack for the sharks. This is for... I don't want to... Yeah. Okay. Tlalli, one of the sharks has bitten the back of your dune buggy, and it is attached. It deals... Your dune buggies have 20 HP apiece. It has only dealt 3 damage to it.
It's
but
nose.
it is mostly cosmetic, you know. Just, the paint's a little... the bumper's a little wonky.
Can I bite it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Why not? Of course we bite them. Tlalli, yeah, I would say naturalist would work here. Also occultist, in the way that you are in fact occult, would work.
Yeah, I think I have poison, don't I?
You do have poison teeth because of a botched medical procedure.
Okay, would that be 2d20?
Yeah, I would say 2d20. Yep, you done bit the shark. This swarm, all of them are only gonna have 1 HP apiece. But do you want to roll me a d10 to see how much like damage you did
Sure.
as an intimidation factor? Yep.
Dang.
The shark wave begins to break around you. For the record, Hissa and Spitta make amazing shark jerky out of this. The smoked shark is what they've been doing with it. They actually have a camp and everything. So, I'm not saying the guild is authorized to hunt or anything, but if you guys wanted to make some extra money, you could bring them sharks.
Tlalli doesn't really care about money.
That's fair. But they also extra snacks.
Yeah. Now you got our interest.
I mean, I fucking love snacks, so you already know I'm there. I already left. Rosie's already on her way.
Mine forbidden.
So, Rosie, would you like to bring them some of the sharks? And if so, how would you collect the sharks for them to turn into smoked shark for you?
I mean, I would love to bring them, but I would need some help because I am only like 4 foot something. So, and these guys seem pretty big,
They're
bulky.
pretty big.
They're thick. Okay, let's just say it like it is. They are thick boys, and I need assistance. So is anybody else down for some shark jerky?
Tlalli is.
Will you help me drag these MFs back to the camp?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Rosie's gonna take her little mushroom knife and just kind of like, do what she gotta do and rope up some of these sharks and tie them up, and I guess we'll string them to her buggy and a couple to my bike, because obviously the buggy's gonna be able to drive more sharks than my bike, so.
Fun question. How are you knocking them out of the air, though? Like, is it literally just stand up on your motorcycle and start swinging with a pocket knife?
I mean, I could.
I could probably
could,
rock
like,
them with
throw-
my tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw rocks at them. I have a slingshot in my pocket. I'm just gonna fucking knock
Aren't
them
you
out of the
rocket
sky.
boots?
Like in Animal Crossing with the balloon, it's like me with the sharks.
Okay, canonically,
Give me my-
Rosie has a slingshot.
I
Turns
love
out.
that visual.
Doesn't she also have
No,
rocket boots
I got
though?
a slingshot. I made it out of a wishbone, out of one of my enemies.
Enemy wish to
Hardcore.
live longer. Yeah, roll me naturalist and agile for me real quick.
Is
get
that 3?
3d20. Yep, 3d20. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hold on. One day Roll20 will be faster.
Out of curiosity, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect.
So, Rosie, roll me a d10, and that's how many sharks that your shot with this slingshot managed to take out.
Well, yeah, I'm about that. Let me see. You got it.
Yeah. So you take out 6 of these sharks as the wave breaks completely around you two. Like the ones going close to the ones that were going for the dune buggy are completely avoiding the dune buggy once Tlalli ate one of them. And then with a slingshot shot, you take 6 of them out of the sky, and you two just begin packing up meat.
Ain't nothing like some fresh shark meat, boys, am I right?
Oh man, those two are gonna love you. Alright, now back to you two real fast. Alright, Kay. And Vala. Oh, sorry, Pollux and Castor. What does it look like to try to get a hold of the moon?
I mean, I know Pollux and Castor have done it before, but that was in a facility.
They could try doing something similar with what we've got here. I could feel like they could make something work. But if you've got
I guess the question is Kay like a freaking, I don't know, signal extender at this point for this?
tuning fork.
Yeah, we could definitely do that for sure. You can use Construct to help that out.
Okay. So, I guess are you gonna have to hook things up to me, or are you just like sending crystal vibes at me?
Hey, you tell us, okay? Is there an analog thing? Do we get is there a scene of plugging things into you?
Is there
Probably.
something I can plug into?
Honestly, with the way the moon functions, it's probably not analog. So
That is probably true, Kay. But I do want to, his counterpoint. The way that the crew would, though, the way that Lockstitch would be very analog.
That's true. So, am I converting their analog into
Do we just
moon?
Do we just have like whatever the equivalent is of a USB-C to USB port?
I mean, absolutely. But I want it to be chunky. If we're gonna do it, this is gonna be like the like aux cables, but big, like the old amplifier cables.
So is that what's hiding under the shoulder covering on Kay, is just like plugs?
Nika says it's in the hair.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
The hair, of course, the hair are cables.
Here's his cables. I just have the idea that like my end of the cable is like super delicate and it's plugging into this giant chunky thing.
Yeah,
Pollux and
absolutely.
Castor
That's
trying their best to be delicate because they don't understand yet how this, what's gonna be a problem for Kay's new body or not.
I mean, I assume it's sturdy. It's just like a much smaller, just like high-tech thing, and then we got a brick.
Yep.
So, let me just extend this head cable. Okay, and I'm gonna plug that right here. And okay, I'm good on my end. Now you just have to do your part.
Alrighty. Do let us know if you experience any tingling, short-circuiting, or anything else that is probably not good for you, and we will cease immediately.
I'm always a little tingly. It's the electricity, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, more tingly than usual.
Alright, Pollux and Castor, if you want to give me... Oh, I know, you guys already rolled, right?
We haven't rolled yet.
Ah, okay. So yeah, go ahead and make your rolls. K for sure, construct will work. If you want to roll magical, you can. I can see a world for it. For Pollux and Castor, it's definitely celebrity You could use all of yours like you could before. Just both magical and elemental. If those ones go wrong, just know that the implications in that.
I'll stick to just elementalist, just one tag.
I think that magical and construct together probably makes sense here.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Alright. So, answering, and it's just like, and you hear what feels like an old style phone ringing through your head, Kay, and then you just hear, hello?
Oh shit, it actually worked. Hello.
Is that Pollux and Castor? Oh my, I was just thinking about you.
I'm also here connected. Hello.
Hello, this is Delusion.
Hello, Delusion.
I didn't know you could call without one of the rabbits. You're fascinating.
I am trying to raise this by one. I just, being on my laptop, I have to log into Streamlabs. Well, I mean, we basically combined the technology that was used to create my body with what we had down here, and it worked out, as opposed to exploding, which, you know, always possible.
Well, excellent. What are we calling for?
Well, we are currently in the Sanguine, and there appears to be some strange interference going on. A lot of teal glowing. We tried to read the resonance, but there's, like I mentioned, some sort of interference, and well, it's coming. Kay here started glowing as well, and the only thing we could think of is maybe it had something to do with Luna.
You said the Sanguine. Okay, let me check. I got some maps over here. And, like, you hear literally rifling through things. Ah, yes. It's like 18 line. Yes, we're lined up with it right now. You say there's interference?
Yes.
What kind of interference? It's like, seeing as it's you, is it causing any unsettling dreams? Any reports?
We would have reports on the whole fiasco with the nightmare stuff. Is that okay? Yes, in a way. Apparently, for about a year now, there's been some of the, I suppose you would call them fortune tellers or psychic individuals that have been trapped in a nightmare. I only we had some people recently get them out of there.
Okay, excellent. It's just like, well, the readings here say there was an abnormal pooling of. Whew, that's a large spike in that. Here's your problem. It's evening out. You just gotta spread out the rest of the echo. Just give them some time. Tell people not to drink it.
So the people that were stuck in the dream, generally have interacted with something that they call the Tears of Fate down here. They've been around for a long time, though.
How long? Do you have any
Was
reports?
Well, that is an excellent question. I'm wondering if it might have been since before y'all shut down or after y'all shut down.
We don't have any information about after we shut down. And these numbers don't. The last time we measured, it was pretty even out there. It might have just been a strange pooling. I'm sure everything will spread out evenly again.
Well, by spread out, what do you mean? Because we've had some bad interactions with it. When random people have found it, it's turned them into,
Bloody sand.
Yeah, tell them not to
Yeah.
drink it. Yeah, you guys got this under control. We spread the magic out. You tell people not to do the bad stuff with it. Don't drink it. If it kills you, don't drink it.
You know, you would think that, but there's an entire order apparently built around imbibing this liquid.
Hard cut to Tlalli eating one of those sharks. Like Rosie and Tlalli like peeling off strips of it with 2 desert cats. It's just like, okay, we smoke it both sides for 12 hours.
I'm like rustling through my bag and throwing like little spices and herbs on it and shit.
Like, oh, what kind of spices are those, Mitt? Like fucking like little mushroom hops out of your pocket. Also just throwing spices on.
He's got all of it. He's got all the good stuff in his little mushroom kit for sure.
Frog steals one.
He's my little sous chef.
What was that about, Frog?
Oh, Frog steals one of the sharks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like,
I hope they're able to negate the. I hope they're able to
We
negate the.
we don't know
neurotoxin.
what's going on.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, there's neurotoxin in those sharks that has to get, like, neutralized.
I'll worry about that later.
We're gonna find y'all half dead and hallucinating in the middle of the desert later.
Sounds fucking awesome. Let it rip. No, but for real, I'm a fox. I think I can get away with eating poisonous and weird shit. I think.
Can my poison fight their poison in my body?
Can I digest
Absolutely.
their drug blood? Can I digest the drug blood?
All right, yeah, roll naturalist. Tell me how it responds to you.
Is it
Or you
2
respond to-
D20?
Yeah, both of you roll me 2d20.
See.
Like, oh,
I
man.
love Faith.
Yeah. I think we're gonna find them passed out in the desert somewhere.
Add the special tag, tripping balls.
It's like that
No.
Beavis and Butthead montage when they're out in the desert and they're like dying of the dehydration and they eat the cactuses and they trip and it's like the white zombie fucking music video and shit.
I could play a card, but honestly, I'd rather just play this out.
I don't know. In my
I'm
head,
here
I'm
for the ride,
thinking of,
baby.
like, the cactus juice scene from fucking Avatar. It's the quenchiest.
Just so crunchy. Oh, all right, okay. So that I don't have a map for that right yet, so that's happening.
Yes, there's like an
That's on the
entire
jug
order
then.
dedicated to imbibing the liquid. They use it to see the future.
Yeah, it's like ayahuasca, except it's sharkawaska. So drug blood, baby. Makes you see the future and the past simultaneously.
I can see the future.
It's all happening right now.
It's all happening, bro.
Just Tlalli, Frog, and Rosie. One dirt bike and a doom buggy between them, just gone. Just fucking gone.
Two separate games.
So it's just like, well, tell them not to. Wait, sorry, the people. Okay, so what's the problem then? Like some of you drink it and it's okay. Some of you drink it and it doesn't go end well for them.
Very few people have it go well for them, but unfortunately, because of what it does, a lot of people want to use it in the way that those few people are able to. And so they're risking it.
Yeah. Okay. What's the plan here? How you gonna stop them?
Would you happen to know? Can you tell what a source for this might be? Like what would have caused this in the first place? Maybe.
Or we might be able to put it so that it's safe.
It's like, according to our readings, this is. It appears to be some form of dream magic, of course. You could probably sense it. It's a large amount pooled together. It looks like it's being spread into your atmosphere. Ecosahedron. Atomosphere.
The atomosphere, yeah.
Which means it might turn into rain.
Yeah, it's going.
Negligible amounts. It'll be spread all across the echo.
But it would. After we had predictions on the nightmares, like a year ago, it was a lot worse than we had anticipated. I am concerned that this is going to be a bigger problem than we thought.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well, can any of you... If it would be better for the echo to not have it spread out, I suggest you all find a way to pool it.
I don't know spreading versus pooling, because if it pools again, then there's always the potential that it'll spread, and then we've only pushed this off to the future for however long it takes for that to happen. This is... oh dear.
It appears to be a natural thing, and we have readings of a small amount all across the echo. They are looking at the paperwork from 1,000 years ago, like it was a year ago report style. Like it was just literally last year for them, because they stopped reporting for 1,000 years. They stopped recording.
Is it possible for you to activate something on there to get a more recent review in case anything has changed since your last review?
Oh, absolutely. Let me take a look here. It's just like, yes. It's spiked massively. It holds the entire echo's amount of it. It all exists in this one location. That's no wonder. It's very powerful, that concentrated. It's supposed to be spread out according to our numbers.
Okay. Are you able...
Go ahead.
So you said it's concentrated in one spot. Is it... From what we understand, it moves, but it tends to, like, it only stays on this side, and it was trackable until recently. Would it be... Do you think that the reason it stopped being trackable as easily is because it's spreading?
That seems very likely. If the moon is pulling it, and it is pulling it equally from all over, then yes. It, instead of coalescing, it is spreading out. I know you didn't tell them the vapor thing, but we can just infer that part of the conversation happened. Is like that would explain the vapor that you're seeing now. Or the
Right, that is a detail. Sorry.
It's just...
Is that why, just to be clear, the vapor, is it trying to pull around K? Is that what the glowing was?
That's because the song that's playing. That's because, like, you were connecting to lunar energy.
Okay.
It is pooling because it wants to get to the moon.
So it thinks that I'm substitute mother.
Yeah, if
Seems
you
like
want. If they want that one, yeah.
With that in consideration, would I be able to use that to try and find it as well? Like the biggest concentration?
Yeah, sure. You guys can head off to try to find it.
I know that they also have some level of idea of where it would be, so that would y'all be able to give us like a starting point? And I don't know what happened to the other two. We're not. Are you any good at reading coordinates? I'm okay at it.
Decent.
Maybe when I'm sober.
We still have to find y'all first. 'Cause I'm like, technically we could get like a point on a map, but neither of us are like, we can read a map, but y'all are like the map people.
I'm very amused that both the navigators are tripping.
Some of the
Yeah.
navigators are tripping balls right now.
Don't
had
worry,
one job.
Joe. I've got you. I've got you.
So
We're gonna
we're
go on an
certainly-
adventure.
So, I guess basically Kay is going to. The purpose here is like, can you give us something like coordinates, and then we're going to try and find our navigators so that we can work in that direction so that I can find a more precise spot.
Delusion's just like, I'm on the moon.
I understand that, but yet
well, I
surely
thought
you
I
have.
was on-
Surely you said there's an area where that's like cooled more heavily. Where is that?
And it's like, oh, of course. They send you the printout of the Sanguine Sands in your mind.
So just like generic
Sanguine.
penguins. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sanguine is the side. Like, if
That's
if
For
all of it is supposed to have, like, not supposed to, their readings, before the moon turned off, it was all over an even layer. Now it's all on this one side.
So it's just all here, and that's all we got. Okay, well, I mean, I still somewhat can follow it myself, but we're speaking
Yeah,
to
for
other
sure.
people.
That's what I
Try
mean. Like, absolutely. You two, you two, and you three, and then you other three, together, I believe, can get this figured out.
Excellent.
I think if we have any other questions for Delusion before we head off.
Just been hearing. Have you been listening to music this entire time while we've been talking?
It's like, of course. It's like, she's just dancing. You can't see her dancing, but you can hear the dancing in her voice, like the whole time.
What song?
Something about secrets. It's like, it's in the way you keep it.
Kay, what you can see of Kay's expression looks horrified.
Right, yeah, because Pollux and Castor made that in the dream. Pollux and Castor would look to Kay and be like, okay, yeah, so I think in the dream I might have uploaded this to the moon and I think it's real now. But hopefully
I
it is
definitely
earworm
remember
free
you
this
doing
time.
it.
Do
I
not worry, it is earworm free this time, we promise.
Is it? Did they get the new broadcast of the new song that you made? Or are they still using the one from the dream?
I mean, Orpheus had a different version of it.
Right.
Probably some version of it out there that's...
Well, we haven't communicated with them since creating the new song, so they probably don't have it yet. So they probably still have the old one.
That is fair, yes, that is fair.
Do you happen to have a copy with you of the new one right now?
I actually hold the master copy. I took it from Orpheus.
How would you like to do a broadcast?
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
I would love for the moon to not still be listening to the
corrupt
old
it,
version.
Assuming that we figured out how to temporarily disable the spirit of my voice in this, I think it will work. Yes.
Absolutely.
Delusion.
What up?
We have a new version actually. It's a remaster. That Pollux and Castor, the original creators, they're right here.
I don't want to give you too much of a spoiler, Kay. But I have to let you wait. Okay. Hold on one second. I got a message. Gotta do a little thing.
Sorry.
I do, like, I love what you're doing. I do. I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mechanical thing.
Damn it.
So maybe not a good idea. I mean, we could probably still use it elsewhere. We have the copy, and if we need to use it to help fix this pool.
Sorry, my caps lock got stuck. You can totally play that down here.
Yeah, we can play it down here. We just don't send it to the moon, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are doing amazing. Let me real fast. Hey, you two's like acid trip is going places.
Oh
everyone.
my God.
Happy to hear it.
You left Hissa and Spitta behind. Those two just like sank into their sand beds. But
I see a pool next to them. Oh no.
Look at us tripping balls across the desert together. This is amazing. Shark blood.
There's two moons.
oh yeah, you look up at those two moons.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, I was trying to drink when that showed up.
Could live off of that for years.
It's like a giant
What
puffer
is
fish
it?
appears in front
What
of
the
you.
fuck is it? Oh my god. Should I be frightened? I just look at Tlalli, I'm like, should I be frightened?
I mean, it's
Tell me what emotion I should feel, because I don't feel anything.
In a booming voice all around you. I have no hands, but I can wave.
Word,
I know
bro.
no time, but I can rush. What am I?
Oh no, it's like a sphinx.
food.
Are you water, bro?
Fuck.
Yes!
Damn it.
What's my prize? Do we get to pass safely through our trip through the desert or what? California love.
It opens its mouth really, like, as wide as it always is, and just, a seashell falls out of it.
Ooh,
Not a, that's,
ooh, ooh,
sorry, not a
ooh.
seashell.
Damn it.
One second.
I was gonna use it like a little seashell phone. Hear the
No,
ocean.
It's
They make good boats.
It's the magic gun.
I do
Ooh,
not
that
have a
too.
genie lamp. I don't have a genie lamp token. Can you believe that? Just a lantern.
Clam.
I found a genie lamp in this giant fish's mouth hole.
As you grab the lamp, it looks like something's coming out of the nose of it, as it comes all the way out of it, and it's like, it's a snail.
Oh, is he cute?
Wish snail.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, it's adorable.
His name's Rick.
Oh shit, okay. Okay.
Ricky. Ricky the snail.
Shit, I also forgot. You have a snail as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I also
Maybe
have
they're
frog.
cousins. Maybe they're cousins.
Okay. You two have found a pool of. It is literally, you found a tiny oasis while you're tripping balls.
That maybe.
Huh? Anyway, here's Wonderwolf. Hey, you other two looking for the most, like, oasis-y spot in the desert right now?
Uh-huh.
It's right here.
Oh
I'm
boy.
about that.
It's much smaller than we were told.
I feel like the moon does tend to over-exaggerate.
Or under.
That too.
What in the world are they doing?
There was water on the moon. We should put the water back on the moon. We need to find a fish.
Bro,
We
that
need to
is
find
incredible.
a fish right now. Wait, where'd that fish
Incredible.
go?
Oh, dude, I saw it go over. It's to the left. To the left.
We can use the fish to put the water back on the moon.
Are
They
you
could
two
store it in the
okay?
gills. Bro, we're having the best time of our life over here. We're coming up with plans, futures. Futures for everybody.
Do you think they touched it?
I don't know.
Oh, he's about
Did
to.
either of you drink the water that's right there?
I'm not a fish. It won't work.
Okay. Have you imbibed? Sorry, have you eaten or drank anything recently that, I don't know, might make things look a little funnier than normal?
I don't think I ate the wizard.
I saw you eat that flower, bro. Saw you put it in your mouth and eat it.
What?
That flower.
Was that the wizard?
No, bro. I think
Okay.
it was
I'm not supposed to eat
a
people.
scorpion.
Pollux and
I got
Castor
you
look
down.
to Pollux and Castor look to Kay and be like, I think they might have lost it.
Well, my concern is, have you touched that pool right there? Please don't.
There's a
please don't.
pool. There's a
No,
pool. I
never
didn't even
mind,
bring
no.
my. I didn't even bring my swimsuit. How come nobody tells me ahead of time?
You
This
don't
is
need to
just
wear
like at
clothes to
home
go
with
in the
Mom.
pool.
Nobody ever tells me anything. I'm the middle child. Nobody ever tells me the plans, and I just get left behind.
Okay,
Rosie's going down a dark tunnel over here. Her trip's starting to turn on her, man.
I was born in
looking
a
at
pool
the
and we were
both of
naked.
them, would Kay be able to tell that they have not been influenced, I don't know, by actually coming in contact with this pool in front of them?
Absolutely, Trixie. What did you just say right there? Sorry.
Oh, I was born in a pool and we were naked, so you don't need clothes to go in the pool. You don't need a swimsuit.
That's important to know.
Well, she was saying she needs a swimsuit. She doesn't. She can just go in the pool now.
Do not go into the pool.
Don't pee in the pool.
Rosie, can you roll me a d20? Because you said your high was starting to take, like your trip was taking a dark path. Let me just,
Oh no.
let's make sure it's not like a nightmare dark path. You know, just for fun.
You're gonna have to roll for me because
I
my
see.
my browser just crashed.
Nice. All right, 1d20. I rolled an 18. Rosie, you're doing fine.
Fucking A, thank you.
You overcame that hill. For a second, you could have sworn the moon was cracking like an egg.
Oh my god, bro. There is a chicken laying eggs up there, bro. And they are cracking. Like my sanity.
Ugh. So can I tell that this is probably not the tears influence?
Well, they have all their skin still, so.
Yeah, that's
They're
fair.
dead, so weren't they leading those sharks away? Do you think something happened with the sharks?
Shark? There's more sharks. Where? I need more blood. I need more shark meat.
A shark is a
But it
fish.
was- I
Wait,
bet
no,
it
it's
was the
not.
neurotoxin. It all makes sense now.
If that makes
Need a fish.
So you said something about us now having a way to treat that. Is that crew-wide, or was that just for that group?
Oh no, you all can yeah, absolutely. Because of I did say as long as Van X is in the call. Is Van X here? Like in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I have an alternative. I do have a bag that just makes
No, Van X is right there,
antidotes.
which Clem could have provided you guys antidotes for it if you.
Oh great!
Perfect. Hello. Okay. So. All right. I will take Tlalli. You take Rosie, and we're gonna both try and get them to take this medicine.
Agreed. Yep. Okay.
I should
Let's do it.
that tech in this. Just like,
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, calm down, be cool. We all love each other. Such a good girl. Who's a good girl?
The
And
real
then-
question is Frog high?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Well, we know Frog will eat any. Oh no, Frog will eat anything.
So I feel like Kay is going to try and wrap this cure into a snack and be like, hey, Kay is very awkward with this. It's just like, Tlalli.
You guys telling me
I,
this mission has to be done sober?
A little bit.
Alright, I'm with you then.
At least slightly sober. This is a lot.
They don't have to be fully sober, but they have to be at least a little sober.
Hey Tlalli, I got something for you and Frog to try.
I've got something for you to try, Rosie.
I'm on a mission for the Salamander King and I need to find a fish.
Wrap it up like a
Okay.
fish. Wrap it up like a fish.
Oh, have you ever thought about omelets and how big they could be? Like, think about the biggest omelet you could eat. That's what the moon is right now, an omelet for us to eat. Why are we down here not eating the omelet up there?
We need to find a fish first. I told you, we
Okay,
need to put the water on the moon. Or wait, we need to
Okay.
get the water from the moon. Now I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm getting mad.
Here, why don't you eat this? I bet you're hungry.
Do I have to roll anything to see if I eat it?
If you don't think that you would eat it, if you think getting that fish is more important, then you're fine.
Cool.
But because we do know Tlalli does eat things.
Yeah, I'm trying, like, between her loyalty to the Salamander King and her need to eat, I'm not sure.
Then yeah, absolutely. Roll me a D20.
We
Less
can-
than a. Go ahead.
We can help the Salamander King after we just have this break real quick. He wouldn't want you to be tired.
I don't think he cares if I'm tired.
That's fair.
Yeah, I would say that your need to eat outweighs it.
Okay.
Like, your desire to eat. Cause yeah, absolutely. Afterwards, you'll be fine. Like you eat now, then you help the Salamander King.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a little snacky snack.
And it's not an omelet, but it's certainly something to go before the omelet.
What are you offering?
I think they've just like wrapped up whatever the medicine thing is in some like fish meat they had.
Alright, Rosie, roll me a D20 to see how well the antidote takes over for you. Or if you just are tripping too hard again about this egg.
Rosie violently smells
Oh
the
my
treat.
god.
Ah,
Do I
I
have to roll?
sussed it out.
Oh god.
You're a
she
narc.
eats the
You're a
treat that
narc.
spits out.
Oh no.
You're a
She's
narc.
gonna fucking
What
She's gonna
the fuck
fucking
is
eat
that?
the treat and then spit out the goddamn medicine like a dog
Like
does.
a dog. Ah, yes.
Exactly.
I remember this.
The
I
moon.
have to like hold my mouth open and look under my tongue. Make sure I ate it all. I didn't just pocket it.
The strange spherical light that currently only Rosie was seeing turns around and it looks like a hard-boiled egg with a face carved out of it.
I hate it so much. I hate it.
Why do I see a chicken
Oh, because it was
at
a
the
chicken
top?
I see a penis nose, so how about
that's been
that?
sitting there forever.
Little toad nose.
Amazing.
Bro, the moon has turned bad. This omelet's turned on me, man.
Oh yeah, you all absolutely see that.
Oh, we all
We
see
all
this?
see this.
Yeah, once it
It's
turns,
not
like
just
when it
you,
turns
Rosie.
around.
It's
The
not
fuck
just
What the
you.
fuck?
What even is that?
Okay,
Does
I'm like
just
yeah,
semi
go ahead.
sobering to see
Rosie's
this.
nightmare.
So it says Rosie's nightmare. Okay, fun.
Can I go back to
I can't
connecting?
even like see what it is. I just see the words Rosie's nightmare.
I'd like to not be sober right now. Can I go back?
Seeing as it just says Rosie's nightmare, can I try and like, I don't know, make it not say that?
Yeah. How you change the vibe? How how do you get Rosie down from here?
Music.
He terrifies me like the freaking guy from, what is it, the Majora's Mask? The fucking Legend of Zelda
Oh, no, it's
Majora's
the
Mask
moon.
guy. Ah!
What was the plan? You said music?
Like,
No. Because it being text, Kay is looking at it just like, what if I made it not say nightmare? Just like, edit it slightly. Not like erase it, but just like draw a line through it and then like write another word. That's kind of how Kay teleports in the first place, is just like edits like that. So
That's a bit of stitch crafting right there for that one. The
that's, I've seen it as writing, it's not sewing. It's like drawing a line like with a like when you're editing a book or something.
but this thing is real right now. Like you will see both the fact you can see what it is, but it also it's like identified. Like if it had a bestiary thing, Rosie's nightmare, you can tell where it came from, but now it is not in that dream. It is like Rosie failed to keep it in her dreams and it came into the real world. So this is your stock standard boss. I mean, you can use Pyromancy on it, but I don't know if we could actually like change the reality of it to being gone or.
Right. The way that a lot of Kay's abilities have always worked in my head once I like figured out how they worked is like if they're teleporting, like it says I'm standing right here, and then they just cross it out and says I'm standing over there. That's kind of how I've always thought of it. So it may not be relevant here, but
I could say that you could make an attack with it. I don't just within dimensions. I don't think we can change this thing from what it is
okay.
into unless.
I mean, we can just fight it. It's fine. The way it was described, it seemed like it would be something that Kay could try.
Can we eat the egg, man?
You guys can definitely give it a shot. Around you, Kay, you do feel quite the vibe with the with those tears in the sky. Like you feel like this place is malleable in the sense of you would recognize it from you and Pollux more than Castor, but Pollux and Castor would feel it. Like this is you are so close to being in the dream that it is dangerous. Like things can happen here that are bizarre. I think if we look at it in that regard, K, you could take a couple swings, but just so you know, it'd be like channeling the nightmare stuff. And no, you can't do that unless you roll a 13. I said that about the boogeyman.
I
Hmm.
think
Well,
we need to.
you have said that I can inflict fear statuses.
Oh,
Can
so, sorry.
Castor try like luring Rosie away from here since it's being like her nightmares affecting the area?
Yeah, that seems like a start.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're pulling Rosie back. This creature is like it opens its mouth and it's just vile. It's just like it's pouring out just slugs, like not even like actual slugs, like just parts of eggs hitting the ground and like becoming a little bit little chickens walking towards Rosie. So again, I have to explain. Normally, I love these chickens, but right now, Rosie, they are after you.
Usually it's the opposite. Usually I'm chasing them. This is like my worst nightmare. They smell delicious though. Can I just say, as much fear as I'm in, they all smell so good. I just want to fry them up and eat them.
Uh-oh.
So all three of them lunge at you, Rosie. One of them does a D8 damage, and two of them do D6. Rosie, you are being pecked by 3 chickens, and they deal, what is it, 13 damage to you. The chickens look more real as they damage Rosie, everyone.
Alright, definitely need to get Rosie out of here, but first things first, gotta get those chickens away. Pollux and Castor would like to zap them.
Yeah, absolutely. Elementalist.
Yep. Of course it's a 13.
It's just you put your like how do you fire your lightning? It comes from like your fingertips, or is it like a Hadoken? I don't know if you know what a Hadoken is.
I know what a Hadouken is. I'd say it comes from like their hand.
Absolute power style.
See, that I don't know.
Were you Sith Palpatining it?
It's like, are we palpatining it? Are we finger gunning it? Are we special beam cannoning it? Special beam cannon's the coolest option, by the way.
I do see it like. You know what? Actually, I like the combination of special beam cannon and finger gun.
One of them uses one and the other one uses the other.
The way that I was picturing it is this finger gun, but with the like your hand turned sideways. You know. Never mind.
Like the mafia.
So, yeah, as like the lightning like tears through the sands, it starts conducting. It's like as it like rips into him, if you hear a song playing through it, as each of these chickens just like pop. Oh, actually, roll me 2d12.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, you did. One of them survives. Two of the chickens, once you like hit them with your lightning, turn into balloons and then pop into just glitter.
I love glitter.
Well, that's something.
You can. These are not real. I,
They're not real.
Kay and Pollux and Castor, you see that pool like as the longer you're here, it begins to grow out a little bit wider, and then you start to see the drops taking into the sky. Like little by little, they are raising into the sky around you.
So, is it like the oasis is trying to form here and it's failing because it's evaporating into the sky, basically?
Or it's like you were told that it should be a lake. This is like a puddle. It is doing the if it's all under the sand, it's not pooling, it's being pulled up equally all around. But there's just a little bit more here. You know what I mean? But eventually, it's all going to be pulled equally and up into the sky. Is how it looks.
And to start with, we should probably see about finding a way to bring it all together.
I mean, I imagine that I could draw some more of it in if I were to, I don't know, make myself a beacon. But we also have bigger eggs to fry.
We do.
Delicious.
So we have one more chicken and a giant egg. Tlalli, what you doing?
I'm a naturalist. Can I like use this sand in some way?
Yeah, we could definitely give it a shot. What kind of way do you want to use the sand? You have been told a bit about this sand, Tlalli. You know that it is not naturally occurring sand. That does not mean naturalists can't be used for it. It has been here for at least the last 1,000 years. It is made of the bones and blood of the people who lived here before.
Sansa's corpse.
Santa's corpse.
Can I make it go into the big egg thing's eyes? Like sand bending.
Gonna blind it.
Yeah.
And you know what? These sands do have a tag that is very useful for this. You can roll a natural occultist for me.
Okay. Is that 1d20 or 2?
That'll be 3d20.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Absolutely. All right. So, roll me a d12.
Okay.
And Rosie, are you able to roll yet?
Yeah, I should be.
Alright.
What do you need from me?
Can you roll me a d20?
Yes, I can.
I'm just looking for how. Okay. So this deviled egg here has 18 HP, and it gets like punctured through the eye with a spike of this this sand from Tlalli. It is like runny oak going down the
Oh
runny
my
yolk.
god, stop,
It's
stop.
pouring
You're beyond
straight
right
down it.
now. Yum, 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 yum. I can't help it. Can I get underneath it and just start fucking drinking the yolk?
I hate this so much.
They're
Ah,
so weird. It's like, oh, okay, Rosie.
I'm a fox. I can't resist. Give me the eggs.
Pollux and
What?
Castor are trying to wrestle this 4 foot tall fox, and she's just like, nah, man, I'm gonna go drink that.
Rosie, can you roll me 2d20 and take the lower for flaky?
Yeah, I sure can.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Rosie can't help you all. She is under the leaking eye of this
Under the
hard-boiled
yolk
devil,
spell.
and it's just like coated in the yolk. It's hard to tell if it's eating her or she's eating it at this point.
Well, this vor is for someone.
This is this is the most surreal we've gotten, I think, as Rosie is just high in a place where being high can come to life and attack you.
Oh yeah.
Can I use a card?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I use sniped?
Yes, you absolutely can use sniped.
Nice.
Just
This
gonna
Ro-
pop the other
the,
eye.
Tlalli just pulls out a gun.
Whoa,
I
we
have to
have
expect it to be
yeah.
Frog.
Oh, frog. Frog's tongue could be like a bullet.
Absolutely slams the other yoke eye. This thing has a remaining 3 health left. It has the tags blinded again, as everything you guys fight does. And Rosie and Frog are eating its eyes.
That sounds right.
I'm just gonna roll for. Yeah. It gets wishboned a little bit, for lack of a better word, between Rosie and Frog, and you watch 2 terrifying creatures consume a nightmare.
Rosie, consumer of nightmares.
Nature is beautiful.
I guess we got rid of that.
Y'all over here making Lurid sick. I think that Kay looks vaguely nauseous despite having never vomited in their life.
Just what consistency are we all thinking of? Are we all thinking of the perfect soft-boiled egg? Are we thinking like
Yeah, egg
maybe a
over
little bit
easy,
thicker,
baby.
like a hollandaise?
Yeah,
Egg
hollandaise
over
sauce.
easy. And I want toast to dip in it. Rye toast with extra
I
butter.
was gonna make the joke of you just charging at it with like soldiers out.
Yeah, I've just got my giant pieces of rye toast just charging at this yolk. I'm gonna sop you up, muffuck.
At this prices, guys, like that's how you guys could have made some money. Smoked meats, no, just fucking giant hard-boiled. Oh, not even hard-boiled.
You could have fried the meats using the egg.
Man, I hate hard-boiled eggs. Everybody, I think they're gross.
They're only a sometimes food for me. I get sick of them very quickly.
Same.
Yeah,
I think
same.
it's a texture thing of the white. It's the white, the egg whites. I can't. It's like a texture thing.
It's the
I like the
aftertaste
yolk
for me.
though. Oh, that too. It tastes like farts, bro.
Some things I think we all can accept taste like things that we shouldn't, like corn chips. We all know corn chips just smell like feet, right? We can all
Yeah,
admit
corn
that.
chips.
Hmm.
Corn chips literally taste like yeasty dog feet.
Why do we eat
I don't
those?
know. I don't know.
Why do I put them on my
Don't
tray?
ask me.
All right, everybody, back to it then.
Hmm.
Oh, let me move us back here. And let me get the. Now that those two are at least not tripping as hard of balls, you can actually see the real background happening.
So I guess first order of business, we need to figure out. I think we need to figure out how to make this bigger.
From your immediate lookings at it, it is growing, but it is not growing deeper. It is getting wider, but staying quite thin. Their droplets will begin forming and then slowly pull themselves into the sky, at which point they will split even further and right in front of you become the haze as it takes off into the atomosphere.
Always love the atomosphere. Um, so just so I'm understanding, the tears are everywhere in this desert, and they're basically coalescing into one spot and coming up like groundwater.
They're coming up and a thin layer across the desert, every spot. But yeah, like groundwater is the correct yes.
So would drawing it into one spot would help prevent it from going everywhere, like from doing this again in different locations. Is that okay?
If you could find a way to pull it all to one spot, it wouldn't be able to easily evaporate if that's what's happening. But evaporate
Uh,
is the word that we would have.
I mean, theoretically, we're, it sounds like we want it to evaporate because then it goes back to the moon, but then of course the Order will hate us.
Yeah, you were hired to keep it here. That is the mission you accepted on behalf of Amon for Lockstitch.
Hmm.
I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what the mission is. Just like because you realize that, you realize immediately that without this liquid, the order would lose their powers. So they wouldn't be protecting people the way that they say that they are. And Neferka wouldn't be the power wouldn't have the stranglehold on this kind of magic that they do. But as far as all of your reports, Neferka is a good place. The Marishat is a good dude. Um, the Order helps people. Amon is a cool guy that helps you all out and doesn't seem shady. Nyx is cool. They seem a little shady, but they have helped you out in the past. It's like you're right.
Hmm.
Some people outside of the Sanguine that if they got their hands on this, they would abuse it.
And in the case of drawing it into one spot, we would then have a known method to keep it in one spot, which could be a problem in and of itself, because in the past they only took what they needed and it kept moving.
Right.
Like, if we leave this alone, it's going to evaporate. Like, it's gonna pull up in spots and evaporate no matter what if we just don't touch it. Mm,
For the record,
no.
this is the first time the teal haze has happened. Nobody has seen this happen before. Um, you all have a pretty good concept that it is because of the side of the moon that is facing the side of the echo. Like, when this happens, it pulls hard.
Maybe we just
And,
need to do something to get the moon to rotate?
well, that'll just happen again when the moon faces here again.
That's fair.
Remind me what the time frame is for how long the moon faces a side.
Hand wave about the same as ours. It's every it not super rare, but you know, it's a 12-sider has to line up with a 20-sider. Probably happens like once a year that it's a direct side on side facing.
Yeah. At the rate that it's going right now, and we can, I guess, maybe try and figure this out. Do we think that it will all be gone in this specific cycle? And if we need to like do research for that, that's fine.
Yeah, something that we need to do like once a year here. Or at least set up something that happens once a year.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have a thing set up like once a year, like an annual, like how are you going to pull it to this location? Because the moon pulls real hard. Obviously, the moon pulls constantly, which is, a thought of maybe that the moon is the interference. But once a year, it's going to pull hard. And anybody that has not been to the moon feels it. Feels the weirdness of it. You all don't, because you basically inoculated to it. You don't hear that background static anymore.
Nice.
Part of the problem is that I, at a base, am not fully sure that we could draw all this stuff in without K being involved in the first place, because they're the ones with the moon connection, and the technology here and crystals are all very different to the moon. So I don't know if we would have anything that would be able to draw it in the same way.
I could think of something.
Oh, is it music? Is it a song? What you doing?
Yeah. I was gonna say music, because Pollux Castor got the master copy of Something About Secrets. They've got a copy about something about secrets up there. Just line up the songs.
Okay. Yeah.
I hold
Sorry.
concern about the Something About Secrets original copy being used in this, but
No, I remember from the game that they got him. It has like a weird spirit to it, but I think they can. I'm pretty sure there's got to be something around there that we can use to disable it. Either that, or we call Orpheus to come perform the song.
Do you think you could get a hold of him?
Probably.
We saw him Lydian last, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were in a place to get a dream to come true, this would be the way you do it, right?
Yeah.
I would like to note that drawing all this into one specific spot every year is dangerous, especially if people, I don't know, if this were to become a, let's say, concert, because here we are, that would be who knows how many people around the Tears of Fate, and how do we keep them from touching it and causing shit to go real fucky?
Yes, that's a.
Because we already know that they are so dangerous that it turns people into blood sand monsters if they touch it, and they are not supposed to be touching it.
The moon delusion once again, just on the line. It's like, have you thought about telling people not to?
You know, if it were as easy as that, I would be a lot less jaded than I am.
Like find a hole to like put it in so that like when the concert happens it all goes in the holes and the people can't get into the hole. Or like if the order knows where it's going to be, they can protect it and keep people from going after it,
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't build any defenses around it.
That too.
Well, at that point we reach we're working really hard to defend something that has only come about canonically on this world's timeline somewhat recently. Do we want to keep it that way, or do we want to return it to the way that it was initially, where it was spread out?
Do you have any
Also,
ideas on how to
why
turn
in the
it to
chat
turn
saying,
that?
"Oh, we touching it"?
Thank you for saying Burning Man and not, Fire Festival.
Burning Man still has its problems, like the people getting stuck in the mud trying to leave.
I mean, even if it's all pulled together like once a year, like it's going into the air and evaporating, so that it's spreading out anyway in the air vapors. It's just all together for a little bit and then spreads out.
Well, it doesn't. And correct me if I misunderstood this. It doesn't evaporate as well if it is in one concentrated point.
Right. Oh, if it's in one concentrated point, a little bit. Unless you guys play an amazing fucking concert. Like, if the concert is so good that you pull it back, there's a good chance of it. But, yeah, as of right now, it will start to wane if we don't do it right now. And we're going to lose a good chunk. The Sanguine Sands is going to lose a big chunk tonight. It'll be in the air, and then it'll be in the atmosphere, and then it'll be gone. It's like, not a huge amount. I'd say probably 1%. 8% of the amount that's here. But that'll just keep going down every year, and in 100 years, it'll be across the echo. But if not, play a really good song, tell the order how to like keep it here through music. Absolutely, they would set that up. Then they would have.
Both options are so dangerous because either we risk pulling it all into one spot, it evaporates slower, there's a higher probability of people having access to it, bad things happening, or we let it remain as it is to some extent, and random people will walk in on it, not watched.
I would rather have people protecting it than people not.
I'm on the same boat here. I know that both options are risky. Both options are risky, but I'd rather
Ricky
have
the
it be
snail.
It would be
I thought
easier
you were
to
gonna
protect
say
it.
rickety.
It'd be easier to protect it if it's all in one spot and we let the order know exactly where it's going to be each time. Really hate it when options are Ricky.
It. Okay. I know the name of my next fucking Blaze in the Dark character. It might have nothing nobody understands, but it's gonna be Ricky Standard because Risky Standard is the most common way you roll in that game.
Oh,
Now,
God.
Ricky Standard. Actually, he's coming into this world. Sorry, everybody.
Let's do the fun thing. Let's do the fun thing. I agree with Tlalli.
So, concert?
Yeah.
All right. How do you all set up for a concert? And
Well, we've got
this
fucking
is
dream juice right here.
Hope we can touch it.
Like, just fucking. I don't know. I'm just gonna dance. That's how I set up for a concert. I stretch.
What's the lyric? Y'all don't want to listen. All you want to do is dance.
That's right.
Rosie rolling agile and charming to just start dancing in the moonlight. Can you give me 3d20?
Sure can. I love that song.
Yeah, absolutely. 18 and a 16 for sure. The vibes are rising as as you begin dancing, you start hearing a song in your head. And immediately, when you start dancing to that song, some of the haze begins dancing around you. You feel like you can look around and see just an ocean of people, all with their arms in the air, jumping up and down to this, all with the same energy. It feels like you're in a concert hall.
I love this.
Pollux and Castor adding to the vibe by acting like they're DJing out the song, got the record out.
Yeah, all right. Give me. This is celebrity communications and elementalist. Give me 4d20. Absolutely. Even if you get a 1, you can ignore that one like immediately. 18, that'll do it. So the music start like K and Tlalli in your chest. You start feeling the beat of this song. As long as you are going along with making this concert happen, you get an extra die.
I in the interest of trying to keep this whole situation safe, and this is probably gonna be stupid, but I feel like Kay is going to, in the vein of self-sacrificing, trying to make this more safe without focusing on the vibes, like give up on the fun and roll self-sacrifice to try and at least make this safe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give me 2d20. Take the lower.
Oh, that's a
Wait,
fucking
can I make that 10 a 20, make that a reaping so?
That is up to K, but I'm fine with it. Or has K negated a 1 yet?
I mean, I haven't.
Yeah, you got a
But
1 to.
is that
Do you want to succeed?
Is that in the spirit of the flaw? Is the question.
I also
I mean-
realize I don't have the card anyway, so
If you want, in the spirit of the flaw, like yeah, if you want to take the one, for sure. It's gonna done fuck you up a little bit.
I mean, they want to make. This is going forward into the future, because this is potentially going to happen at least once a year for who knows how long. It's going to be a risk for anyone being near this, and Kay is going to be wanting to try and mitigate that.
All right, yeah. Okay, Kay. Here is the hardest choice based on the one.
Lord,
So you can like do this like as a conduit of it, but it like you. No, I can't do it that way. For tonight, you are the battery. For tonight, you are what powers this. You can feel the resonance in those sea devil horns. Like, you can feel, like, your hair wires quivering. Like Pollux and Castor, when they throw the tape on and start playing it. Is it a tape? Is it a C? It can't be a CD. I like tapes.
wasn't it a golden record?
It is a golden record. Sorry, my bad. Golden records are the best. It's like as you drop the needle, Pollux and Castor, the only way that it works is to vibrate through K, and we have to, by next year, this is going to be a massive mission for you. It's not going to be able to get out of your head. You have to build something to replace you here.
oof.
Oof.
It's probably just like the parts of Kay that are like gold are probably fucking like white hot.
It's like bring on Ricky Fest.
I've already got glow sticks flying in between my fingers. I got the little finger lights on my gloves right now. Like, I'm loving it.
Alright, Tlalli. Everything's happening around you. You see Kay's like mask glowing bright teal as you hear this music right before Pollux and Castor drop the needle. What did Tlalli and Frog up to?
Well, to all I know, it's nothing about music, but Frog can sing. Frog song.
The idea of Frog singing is hilarious.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, at night when the frogs start
Oh
croaking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just frog singing along in a way that still sounds like it.
Just imagining Tlalli doing the worm.
Never.
It goes on so long. Tlalli
the
does
longest
the
worm.
The entire crowd thinks that they're doing the wave.
Well, she's still tripping, so.
Oh, absolutely. So Tlalli is confirmed still tripping balls.
The
actually-
antidote worked temporarily, but it's
It's more useful information than you might think. Give me.
I'm just
Go ahead.
Lord. I was just thinking, like, since this is kind of like a dreamish concert, I'm half expecting, like, everyone that happens to be asleep to be just, like, feel like they're here.
Yeah!
Because it is nighttime.
And that is exactly how we saw Lydian do it last time, where they were not doing it on purpose, but everybody heard something about secrets in their dreams over and over and.
But this time it's living secrets.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is this? How did you have this prepared?
Unmute your Twitch stream.
Yeah, everyone unmute, please.
I'm so sad.
When you walk in, my heart
in chat
skips
later.
a beat.
I'm living my best fucking life right now.
I've got stuck on repeat. You speak in a way that don't need
I didn't know
words.
Frog was gonna be singing.
Like a tune that
I want to
only
give
my
thanks
heart
to
has
both Quet and Sophie for
heard.
giving me the push to actually make this happen.
Maybe love's
Thank you.
not meant to be explained.
I wish I could hear it. This is
Maybe
Steven
silence
set up
says
bullshit that I
it
got
all
going
the
on.
same. There's something
I'm gonna put it in
about
workshop, don't worry.
secrets in the way you keep them, like a melody lost in the deep. Something about whispers trading like kisses. You know you can have my heart to keep. No confession, no big reveal. Just a love that'll always stay so real. And I'll always feel at home with you. Every moment feels like deja vu. Maybe love's not meant to be explained. Maybe silence
The trading
says
the
it
whispers
all
traded
the
like kisses is like the line that I actually
There's
messaged Follow
something
about.
about
trading
secrets in the way you
Start trading
keep
like
them, like
shit,
a
we can all find her.
melody lost in the deep. Something about whispers trading like kisses. You know you can have my heart to keep. There's something about secrets in the way you keep them, like a melody lost in the deep. Something about whispers trading like kisses. You know you can have my heart to keep. There's something about secrets in the way you keep them, like a melody lost in the deep. Something about whispers trading like kisses. You know you can have my heart to keep.
Sorry about the dead air, Caustic. It's a very good song though. It got stuck in my head so many times.
It's in workshop now for anyone who wasn't able to hear it.
Yeah, I was afraid to start it because then I wouldn't be able to hear y'all at all. I was like,
Yeah, I want to give thanks to Flynn and Soki for giving me the push to make this song happen.
Very, very cool. Also, Orpheus, who is definitely currently playing in his club in the basement of Lydian, is also here while that song happens and then fades away. He has no idea what just happened. But, oh, sorry, wrong one. So this one, yeah. But at the base of this, you all do pool a massive lake and you have to continue to keep moving a little bit and a little bit. But there is a huge oasis. Let me put it on the map. So for Friday's game, like starting on Friday, 'cause we have tomorrow off. What is happening with this screen? Everybody else seeing it super like
I don't see anything.
my thing is like super fuzzy. Okay.
Might just not be loading.
Yeah, it's doing real bad for me.
Oh,
Ah!
Yep.
oh
And then-
god, the
Alarm's
entire
never been.
Sorry guys. Sorry. It's too big.
The Sanguine's been consumed.
Too much. You did the song too good.
Oh no.
I'm dying.
Everybody's drowning. All right. Let me just do one quick thing.
Everybody's drowning, and then the beat drops.
Okay, Vala. On the size of this is about how big I think it is. Where are we throwing this concert?
Let me tell you.
You know, I think right here would be good. Because, you know, there's
Alright.
just that little path that leads into there, so, you know, makes it easier for people to get to. Well, at least makes the order easier to get to as well. Because it's also close to Mastaba, it's close to Nefret-Ka, it's close to the node.
Yeah, look at all those little places those little tenty things that represent wherever the frick it is. They're close.
It's like in the
That
center
means
of
more people.
everything.
Right. It's a busy street.
I
So
mean,
this
I
right
couldn't
here.
think of anywhere else to, like...
Oh no, absolutely. Go on with.
It's like, if we don't want it in, like, a super busy spot, the only other place I can think of, it's a bit of a trek to get to, but there's always right here.
There is nobody up there. So we know.
Except for the faded.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
You
wait!
I don't know if you.
I
The
just
faded are
registered.
just like, what
My-
perfect
my bad.
timing.
My
I
bad.
just registered that was there.
Hey, this is denial for everybody. The faded ship.
It's real cool looking.
It is so cool. I was just like picking a spot that's like far out there, or we can put it right back in the middle of everything.
Completely up to you guys. Where do we think that would have been the best spot for that? You would have been able to find it where it pools. It will do that consistently. More in the center does make sense for that, you know? Like
It's only going to be happening once a year going forward, right? Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only needs to happen once a year.
Right. Okay.
This might be a commune situation. I don't know how people live their lives.
Yeah, well, they can't do it without me, as it turns out. Hope that doesn't cause anyone to get bad ideas, I guess.
I would like they cannot power it safely without you.
Fair.
That is going to be the one part of it, because if they can't power it safely without you, they're still going to do it next year. Just, you know.
I just was having concerns that someone might be like, you know what, let's go get Kay against their will.
No, I would never have that kind of a situation. You owe these sands nothing. You don't need to do this. But real quick explanation of what these towns are around you guys right now. We have, so, Nefret-Ka, underground city. Like, real cool place. Lots of floating signage all over the place. Really deep into capitalism, treasure hunting, and fortune telling. We have the node, also real big on capitalism. Massive trade section. They call it. You'll never find a more unpleasant place of legally distinct scum and villainy.
My kind of place.
Sorry, yeah. The node is not actually. Sorry. Nefaka, super capitalist because of things that Krieg did recently. The node, just trade. They trade goods and services as well. This place pretty chill. Nefaka, really pretty. Maybe not super chill. This up here above where we set it, this is where Vorish and their treasure hunting gang are working out of, and they have switched from treasure hunting to archaeology on the behest of Katori, and they are currently building a Rosetta Stone for an ancient forgotten language. This is a
I
bunch
don't
of
know why.
people.
It seems unimportant to me.
It seems incredibly unimportant. This up here is a bunch of people doing money trading. They are very they will buy anything for money. It's not that they give you a lot of money, but they will pay money for anything. And up here are the sharp dressed men. Oh, and also if you think about it, there's a trailer park tent city down here that is making meth, basically. I wouldn't worry about them. They're not going to last very long.
Yeah. Yeah, if you shove your face in this the Spheres of Fate, I'm pretty sure it'll tell you that they're about to explode or get hit by a meteor.
Yup. But with that is Pollux and Castor, you are exhausted after that. And so are you, Kay. Both of you two are just dead. Like it took all of your energy to keep that going. I personally think that what you two just did is an action on the maybe not on the same level, but close to when Vadna and Soki kept the city put together.
Oh
Holy
boy.
shit!
Like you just tugged all of this back, and for the next day, whatever our hours are, this pool will be here. So the crew, it has to help the order defend a new lake, a new oasis, before, the unseemly get to it. And thank God we got a great group up to protect those on Friday, right? That's what we got. Ceylon. We got Gemini, Bammon, and Karam. Yeah, they got it. They got it.
Part of what Kay was doing was trying to prevent that from being a risk, but yellow.
Oh no, it has to be here.
Sometimes you roll a 1. Oh no, I just meant like prevent people from getting close to it, but it's fine.
Gotta build up the infrastructure. And then down the infrastructure. We can't build infrastructure up here, everybody. It goes away.
It's very true.
Man, Friday's game's gonna be buck wild. Alright, everybody. That is the exhausted finish of today's game. I'm gonna go back to this one because I like this one. Look at it. Like a concert.
It's just steaming.
Roll20's like new mode. I have a lot of bad things to say about it, but it does load up animated GIFs a lot easier. Also, Orpheus looks like such a scumbag. Look at this guy. God,
He does.
I love that he's changed from like melancholic depressed to like raver.
right? Because you can't be in Lydian with a melancholy. It's just not allowed. It's just like if you have the flaw melancholy and you go to Lydian, it falls off. I'm sorry, that place is too happy. It changes into actual just clinical depression and like the self help and like a phone number. But yeah, Vala, you used did anybody roll 20s today? I'm trying to think of them, but I
I
don't.
rolled a 20, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, Rosie did. Rosie did.
Rosie was
Absolutely
the
did.
only one to roll a 20 today.
Okay. You rolled it on you rolled it on a naturalist and agile. No, naturalist and charming. Would you like to put your extra point into charming or naturalist?
Ooh. Naturalist.
All right. So you got 2 in naturalist, and now for your non-special one, your non-extra one, did you want to put it into naturalist again because then that one will have leveled up, or you could put it into charming or agile or flaky. You rolled all of these things.
I'll put it into Tomb Squad.
Tomb Squad's not a tag that levels up like that. It can level up. I see a world where it can change, but right now it's just
All right, we'll do charming and naturalist.
charming and naturalist. All right. All right. Charming and naturalist. Now we're going into alphabetical order. I don't know if Castor and Pollux it's in Pollux and Castor.
I usually put it as Pollux and Castor, so it'd be P before C.
Yep. I didn't know which way we did it in this file though, but it is Pollux and Castor.
Oh, okay.
All right. Did you? All right. So you used everything today except for reckless, or did you?
I did not use Reckless today.
All right. Like, you definitely used celebrity. You definitely used communications, and you used elementalist as well. You used elementalist to blow up a dream chicken.
I did.
Dream chickens.
I would like to put my point into Elementalist.
Absolutely. All right.
Just one more and it'll level up.
I got it at 3 right now.
Oh, it's at 3 already? Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
cool.
3 for that one. Yeah. We'll talk about those. Everybody that got to level 3 already, we're gonna talk about your next things in like mini character calls or like character conversations in your chats and text.
Okay, cool. Yep.
But we are setting aside time. Just trying to, Okay. You did construct. You did researcher. You did self-sacrificing. Did you do magical?
Yeah, I did.
You did use.
When we were contacting the moon.
Of course, of course.
I feel like though that it would be between construct and self-sacrificing.
I fully agree with you on this.
I just don't know which one would be.
I personally, I'd like to see construct. I'd like to move in that direction if you're fine.
Okay. All right. The only reason half of this worked is because of the construct, but like the big thing ended up being self-sacrifice. So I'm like, construct probably.
You could only make that self-sacrifice because you were a construct. Because you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually have to move this GIF one now. It's slowly driving me crazy. Now on to Tlalli.
Hi.
It's gotta be a cultist, right?
Yeah. I want to be a little weirdo.
Oh, we're gonna make you such a weirdo. You and Amon are gonna be the weirdest. I really want Tlalli on their I believe in magic phase. Like, cause you are magical, but like Amon's just like, I drew this card. That's bullshit. And it's just like, well, what if I did lean in? Yeah, Tlalli's a wizard. Capital W wizard. Tlalli sucked all the water off the moon.
With a fish.
Like Tlalli took a fish. The fish was also a wizard, and sucked all the water off the moon to give it to the Salamander King. I forgot how much overlap was in that game and the game we just played today until you started saying things. And I was like, oh shit, I did use this plot before.
Question is, because we know Liminal was a bit of a mishmash of multiple places, was Liminal's very, very dry moon related to that?
Yeah. That was seasonal.
Sorry, I meant. Well, no, I did mean Liminal. Liminal had, or was it Seasonal's moon? The one that had like the white cap on it the first time that we ran into it?
that was that the actual moon? Yeah, that was the moon. I don't think they are not connected, but I can definitely see a theme that I go for. Moons be dry places, except for this moon is all like full of water. Tlalli's wizard power is frog on seasonings. When we played the seasonings games, Tlalli's power is just she's very good friends with frog.
I didn't know Tlalli was from Seasonings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tlalli played in a game with Kevin, who plays Clovis, and there are a couple other people.
It's been so
Yeah,
long.
she worked for the Salamander King. That's how they're such besties. Wow,
Tlalli's
besties.
story
Weird.
started way back then. Tlalli also has an interdimensional girlfriend that is still looking for her. That is
Oh
that
my
is
god.
canon. Like that girl can follow Tlalli through anything. The destruction of the universe. That is Tlalli's wizard power. Indestructible
That's
girlfriend.
fucking. It's
She's
been
my
millennia and
ex-girlfriend?
this girl is still chasing you.
Well, she was a guard and I did something, but let's not get
Yeah,
into that.
dating a lawful good paladin is what happened.
Yeah, and Tlalli's like, what, neutral? Tlalli will blow up a building if that's the mission.
An egg station?
What?
No, I'm not getting into whatever Carrie's going on about in the chat. I'm good. All right, everybody. So yeah, that was today's game. I hope everybody loves that song. That something about secrets has been in my head disgustingly. Like it's just there.
To those who don't know, I've had this song in my possession since the 13th. Or was it the 12th? It was one of those two. It's been complete for a while. And I've been trying so hard to like keep it secret but also tease it.
You were trying to keep it something about it secret, perhaps.
It's like, and I knew about that one, and then I knew about the Fated arriving, and I know about more stuff, obviously, because we got to come up with it. I did not know about going to Maine. Didn't know that was gonna happen. Wasn't ready for it. We're going to Maine. We're scheduling that for like the 4th. Yeah. So like the 4th of April is that game. But so yeah, thank you all so much for coming and playing. Thank you for reminding me that it's like, oh no, I tell the same story a bunch of times. But you guys,
I didn't even connect to myself. I just started doing that just because.
it made me so happy. Yep, like Fate's a cool game, but this is a really cool game. Thank you all for like playing, using your tags, like playing your characters the way that your character should be. Not, not sure, but playing true to your character, as Nika was just saying. That is how I'm trying to say it.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for playing. And bye forever.
Bye forever.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Vala!
Bye forever.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday to all the people
Happy
that's birthdays
birthday.
like tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it is my birthday tomorrow as well, but
Would,
y'all are taking a break on my birthday.
you included in the all the people?
There's like
I
6
love
of us.
seeing all the March babies. Happy birthday to all the March babies.
If I remember, there's like 6 of us with a birthday tomorrow. But I think only
Yeah,
3
all
of us
your parents
actually
got
played
down
the
at the same time. How you feel about that?
My parents got down at the same time 2 years in a row, and that's how
Well,
my
no,
sister happened.
fun fact, I was supposed to be born in May.
But Tofu, they weren't. Tofu was meant to be born in April.
Sophie's like, I refuse to wait.
Anyway, bye forever.
Yeah.
With the ice
Bye.
cream,
Bye forever.
I really didn't realize we were.
When you walk in, my heart skips a beat. Like a love song I've got stuck on repeat. You speak in a way that don't need words. Like a tune that only my heart has heard. Maybe love's not meant to be explained. Maybe silence says it all the same. There's something about secrets in the way you keep them, like a melody lost in the deep. Something about whispers trading like kisses. You know you can have my heart to keep. No confession, no big reveal. Just a love that'll always stay so real. And I'll always feel at home with you. Every moment feels like deja vu. Maybe love's not meant to be explained. Maybe silence says it all the same. There's something about secrets in the way you keep them,